This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the USC Trojans. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Owls offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice.
Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Temple.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. My goodness, it was wide open. Took his eyes off the football. It's third down. Opening drive of this conference championship game. And they pick up the first on the ground. Crosses the 35. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass was broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Sims. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Owls come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes out to stiff arm. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up score position here. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Conference championship on the line. Now it's 3rd and goal on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Temple. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
7, USC, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who have been counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you saw, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? A deep shot to the right. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Temple offense out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
And the Owls looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And finally stopping, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Owls will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Under pressure, just lets it go. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Owls will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and it didn't cost.
And he will score. Touchdown, Owls. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
That makes the score Temple 14, USC.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking right, this one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Temple offense back on the field now. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And Kirk hits Temple on top right now. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle? And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick catch. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that... all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere.
It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown. Oh, and the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy, or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. big gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. Oh, that's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
The pass rush gets home. I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19.
Go, take it to the house.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He's past the marker, still on his feet. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Temple. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Here's a throw underneath to the back. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire crew, good execution by this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at Duck strategy. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack, essentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw, complete to the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pass complete on a crossing route. Good enough for first down yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. And here comes a deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play this first half. The Owls will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. But this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. And this will be his fourth punt tonight. And that sets up a return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. The receiver grabs it. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Owls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Owls.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Let's it fly to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. And Kirk's tempo on top right now. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Wideouts now clustered. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Nicholson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line of gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the handoff again. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
A deep shot, but he paid for it. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense
could take it all the way. They get him down, but that's a solid game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Working clock with the ground game. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He made the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Temple.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the offense takes time out to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And now they'll run it on the draw. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Owls. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship.